Agriculture is one of Frederick County's largest industries. It's our history and it's our future. Frederick County farmers continue to support and feed our community, and it's also a huge piece of quality of life when we're talking about other major employers here in Frederick. People love to come to Frederick to see our farmland. They love to come visit our agritourism operations and our wineries and breweries. So agriculture is really a key piece to Frederick County's economy.
Well, while we got in the tree business, my grandfather and uncle were growing trees down in Montgomery County. My father helped them get started. When we got out of the dairy business, we had some rough ground, so we put trees on the rough ground and then proceeded from there to good ground and growing a lot more trees now per acre.
I'm a forester by profession, and when I was working, I had an opportunity to get a field of Christmas trees, and I showed it to another fellow, and we formed a partnership, and from there it just kept going up and up to it being a full-time business as it is now.
Christmas tree farms are a great option for farmers to diversify. It is a long process to become a Christmas tree farm, but for a farmer it's a great way to diversify their seasons. Most crops aren't growing in the winter time, so farmers aren't making any money during the winter. So it's a great option that way, and it preserves our agricultural land. You know, it does take a large amount of land to grow Christmas trees, so it's keeping land and agriculture production.
The whole business is seasonal, but it is a year-round maintenance problem. Certain times of the year you do certain things. Spring, like I say, was when we plant them. Depending what variety it is, the summer is when we trim them or shape them for shearing, for density for a live Christmas tree or for a cut Christmas tree. And then there's also insects and disease, because there isn't a tree out there that doesn't have a problem.
Well, we take a 4-year-old seedling on a Fraser fir, and it takes about 10 more years, 8 to 10 years more to get an 8-foot tree. Douglas fir, we started out with 3-year-old seedling. Then it takes 7 to 8 years on them to get an 8-foot tree. Then you're looking at the 16, 18-foot trees, it takes about 14 to 15 years to get to that stage.
This particular acreage is in ag preservation, so it's an accepted use to using the open land. I think it's less invasive as opposed to some farming things. In other words, we don't turn the soil over, but once every 8-10 years when we rotate it. We use very little chemicals, period. I'm not a big chemical fan whatsoever, so we only use what we really have to for an insect or a disease. Very little weed control, which makes our farm maybe not quite as attractive as other farms, but I don't use herbicides to keep it spotlessly clean like other people do. For that reason, because I'm not fond of chemicals.
The economics of Frederick County, what we feel we bring into it is, well, people traveling 2.5 to 3 hours to get here. We come from Southern Maryland, which is down in Quantico, Quantico, Virginia, but Pax River down in Southern Maryland. We get them out of Chambersburg, Pennsylvania, West Virginia. Those people got to come up here and they spend money to get here, and they're going to spend money to go home. I mean, such as gasoline, you're talking about food. They come up here to go shopping. A couple of restaurants, bed and breakfast. I mean, these people come up, they make a day of it.
We are weather oriented, but we've sold trees here in 3 foot of snow to people running around in bathing suits because of the different weather. But at our farm, animals are welcome, children are welcome, and most of the other farms are the same way.
Like the saying is right now, it's Christmas, let's keep it real and let's put a real tree up because it's a renewable resource. You can take this tree out and have it ground up, have merry mulch, what they call it. It saves the land too, keeps it from washing away. I mean, people, it does create a lot of activity for people having a good time.
We would love to see you come out and buy local Christmas trees, support Frederick County's economy and support Frederick County agriculture and our farmers here. For more information on Frederick County's Christmas tree farms and other agriculture businesses, be sure to visit homegrownfrederick.com.